What are the 2019 best practices for getting found in Google? For getting found in Google, you want to think of the entire user experience to start with, and then figure out how you can help people with very specific queries or searches on Google, and then you will be in position for success. What I do is I simply have my videos that I'm already doing for YouTube transcribed into blog posts, then those go on my website and give me the chance to get search traffic. Many of my top pages on my websites that are getting a lot of clicks are videos that were simply transcribed and edited into a blog post. Then I get all kinds of Google organic search clicks. And some things like this time travel is real. This was just a random inspirational video I did one day that now gets hundreds of clicks or so, maybe 100 clicks or so a day, every day. And it has for years, where I was talking about time travel. Thus, you never know what kinds of videos you can put out that will rank high, but what you can do is focus on thinking about what people will search for and how you can give them that. Now, if you want some technical guidance for Google, it depends on exactly what you do, but generally things deep, long blog posts tend to work the best, and you want to always be putting out new blog posts. Tweet those posts again on Twitter and share them, for example, on Instagram or on Facebook. Share them on other social media accounts to get more traffic. Every single person visiting and sharing can make a difference. And to keep publishing new posts over and over again. If you've got your own website, publish them there. If you've got a blog, and if you don't have a website but you want a blog, using medium.com seems to be one of the best options for SEO. In other words, medium.com has a very high page rank, and if you'd like to start a blog from scratch, using medium.com might be a good way to go. But you have to adhere to their terms and conditions. What I like to do is just keep putting new blog posts on my website, and then my website keeps ranking higher and higher. Then when people are on my website, I've got complete freedom on there. However, if I had to start over again, I might blog somewhere like Medium to give me that immediate search traffic. If you look at some of these pages on my website, what you'll notice is this is the structure I've got. I've got a video up here at the top, then I've got a title. This is in WordPress, and I've got the exact theme and all that listed on my resources page. Then the posts that are ranking well tend to be pretty long. If you look at the posts on my website getting the most clicks, they either have an image or a video at the top, and almost always have at least one, if not several videos in the post. Then the videos, the pages tend to be very long, thousands of words. This then gives people all of these different possible search queries into one specific page. Now, in terms of the user experience for ranking high on Google, you want to have people who will click into your website and not immediately click back out. One of the things that it lowers the odds that people will stay on your website is a really slow user experience. Your web host is one of the biggest factors on that. I've got a link on my website to stay here to the exact web hosting I use after trying a bunch of others and breaking the other web hosts. Because if your website goes viral one day because your dreams come true, on almost every normal web host you have, your website will crash and you'll lose all of that. If you've got a web host that's set up on the Google Cloud or Amazon Web Services or on another cloud-based structure, you just get a big bill, but your website doesn't crash. That's one of the top things that when I had a guy ask about optimizing my website, he asked, who's your web host? Thus, if you want to rank high in Google, it's a matter of having a good web host. I would say a cloud-based web host. Do not use any that doesn't use a cloud-based web host. Again, I've got mine on the resources page. Once you've got a good host in place, WordPress is one of the better content management systems. Then you have a repeated blog tutorial posts over and over again, preferably with a video on the page, and then you can maximize your clicks from there. If you want to get the most out of Google in 2019, these are the strategies currently working for me that I imagine can work for you as well.